Motherwell and Kilmarnock are locked in a tug-of-war for the services of former Scotland winger Pat Nevin. The Fir Park club want 34-year-old Nevin in the unique joint role of player and executive vice-chairman, but he's under contract with Kilmarnock for another 2 seasons. Nevin's a friend of the new Motherwell chairman John Boyle, who today completed his takeover of the club at a cost of £2.5 million.
John Boyle says it's a dream come.
It's nice to have a nice big dream to have, something to aim for.
Motherwell are aiming to sign Kilmarnock's Pat Nevin, not just as a player, but as executive vice-chairman. The Rugby Park club don't want to lose him, but Nevin's ambition and Motherwell's money could force the deal through.
We're talking to Kilmarnock about asking Pat to come here. Yeah, I think that's fairly old. There'll be pointless denying that's been in every one of the papers. We're talking to Kilmarnock, whether he'll come or whether he won't, will be the outcome of those negotiations, which are taking place probably towards the end of the week.
Well, 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 why Pat Nevin is staying put at Killie. Killie keep their man, and Lanarkshire's a no-go zone for Nevin.
And Motherwell Dundee United from 2:45 onwards. Motherwell have admitted defeat in their bid to bring Pat Nevin to Fir Park. The club's new owner, John Boyle, says that deal is dead. But despite the setback, the chairman maintains that good times are ahead at Motherwell and says he'll consistently slash ticket prices throughout the season in a bid to widen the club's fan base.
Pat Nevin thought he was waving his goodbyes to Kilmarnock fans as he trotted off in the European tie on Tuesday. But now his move to Fir Park, where he would have become Scotland's first player director, has bitten the dust.
I was always laboured on the misapprehension that I would be allowed to go after the game. But for whatever reason, communication breakdowns, it wasn't the case. So I thought it may well be a possibility for me to go and do the job, another job at that club. But legally, it's not absolutely certain that I'd be allowed to do it. If Kilmarnock were holding my registration. So that's the right thing to do, to come back and work and do my job, you know.
We've made an offer to Kilmarnock, they've rejected it, which they're perfectly entitled to do, and I guess that's kind of the end of the matter.
The dispute between Motherwell and Kilmarnock over the services of Pat Nevin is over. The winger has become the first Scottish player to combine a job on the pitch with a top executive role, and he now holds a 5% stake in his new club.
Today, Pat Nevin eventually signed on the dotted line for Motherwell. The intervention of the Scottish Premier League as mediator resolved the wrangle over a transfer fee to end the period of unrest between Kilmarnock and the Fir Park club.
Slightly embarrassing, but thankfully the clubs have came to agreement now, and it seems like both clubs are very, very happy with the deal, and certainly I am too.
Nevin is well known for his football talent on the field. Off it, he's been chairman of the English PFA, and with a CV which includes a BA in Commerce, Motherwell believe he's ideal to fill the role of chief executive.
He's got considerable skill as a business person, as a person who knows the business of football, and his appointment as chief executive will be one further step along the road of building Motherwell up into one of the challenging clubs in Scotland.
Now the former Scottish international has a dual role here at Fir Park. Does he favour a seat in the director's box or a position out in the pitch?
I hope to show the manager, Harry Campman, that I'm still worthy of a game, and I'll be working with everybody else in that dressing room to show that I'm good enough, and I'm really looking forward to that side of it because I love playing football. There is no better job.